So sometimes people say to me, Luke, how long have you been doing comedy for? And I do admit to them, I say to them, too long not to be better. It is always a unique experience seeing me do this because it never ever happens again. It's extremely unique. So yes, I think part of the issue is that I'm considered to be an odd man. Who would have thought? I know. Because I like to do things like stand on public transport when seats are available, just so people feel uncomfortable. It's great for posture. Try it out, honestly. It's great for posture. But I do blame my parents for my behaviour, really, because as a child, I became ambidextrous just to prove to them that I couldn't write in either hand. But I do blame my parents because essentially what they did is they made me learn to play the piano as a child with my eyes closed. Just so if I ever went blind, I've got one life skill. Who does that? It's weird, isn't it? It's not good parenting, that, really, at all. But my favourite thing to do now, my favourite thing is to play with toys. I recently bought a figurine of the Joker just for inspiration. And I bought it, and basically a long time ago, my dad caught me playing with toys, as a teenager. He caught me, he looked at me, shocked and disappointed. He was shocked at what I was doing, but more disappointed that was the one thing I chose to do, left on my own in the house, aged 19. And I said to him that night, as I say to you now, I've been to Forbidden Planet. Not a lot of kids in there. The stock, on the other hand, flying off the shelves. So, I'm not alone. I am alone. That's probably clear, but it's the silent majority, I think. So yes. So that's essentially. I think there is always a gauge, isn't there? Really, there's a barometer really for sort of how long anyone can tolerate being in my company, really. So, and we're getting to that tipping point, aren't we? Now I can sense it in the room. This is what I do. You see, I sort of slowly put the microphone back into the stand, because it's a familiar sight to me. So I will just end by saying that I hope to see some of you again. I do appreciate, based on past experiences, that it is incredibly unlikely.